Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard eminent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the XHDATA D-808, and we're performing a medium wave evening band scan. Current time is 10:50 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time near Chicago, Illinois. Let's go ahead and turn the radio on. We have volume control. We have our fast, slow tuning and fine tuning. Bandwidth control. We'll leave it on 3. This is CIAO Brampton, Ontario, 441 miles, 250 watts, comes in and out typically. I'm going to bring a texting loop in here, see if it helps. Put this out. Not helping much tonight.
Data is not available, and it has everything to do with how his arm is bouncing back. It's great calculation talks about it.
WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, about 70 miles, 400 watts at night.
How's your arm fit? We don't know if it's going to be available.
Sometimes you can off-tune slightly to find different stations.
I remember CJ. How are you? How you doing, sir? Good. You were just talking about. You have answered a number of our questions over the month about.
At 1.8K setting is really nice for the bandwidth. I think this is KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, which is 275 miles at 5,000 watts.
Challenges here on the Salem Radio Network from the Relief Factor Studios.
.560 is the answer, WIND, Chicago.
Timeshare owners, please listen up.
I think that Attorney General Ball was correct last week when he said that we have to stop looking at our politics through the prism of the criminal justice system.
This is WNAX, Yankton, South Dakota, which is 460 miles, 5,000 watts.
I think there's a lot of criticism to go around, not only with the way that...
That answers 1 year for every year you do that.
This is WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. This is 175 miles, 5,000 watts at night.
Now, if you invest it and it goes down 10% instead of up 10%.
Financial planners at Edelman Financial Engines. Let's take a look at your investments and see if there's
620 is WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Assure you that you're doing what you should be doing, or we'll give you recommendations to help you get the peace of mind you need. So
Music there on 630 is CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, like 6,000 watts at night.
Sociology professors at Iowa State University. Fascinating research. Thank you for coming into our
studio today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. River to Rivers, produced by Emily Woodbury and Kate O'Hara. Help today in Ames from Sean McLean. Catherine Perkins is our executive producer. River to Rivers, a production of Iowa Public Radio News. I'm Ben Kiefer. Thanks for joining us.
You're listening to a rebroadcast of River to River on Iowa Public Radio News. You can participate in the live conversation weekdays at noon. Send us your feedback at rivertoriver@iowapublicradio.org. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at ICR Pop to continue the conversation. Go to our website, iowapublicradio.org.
Okay, I was trying to get call letters there. That's why I was hovering. It's a new station. I do not recognize this station. I have a station WWJZ, Mount Holly, New Jersey, and I have WMF and Peatone, Illinois. This station definitely sounded like Iowa. I'm going to have to look it up, and if I can find it, I'll put it down here. Cool.
Communities and institutions.
Like we found a new station.
Information is available at bear100.com. And by Rice University, working to achieve transformative discoveries and developing leaders who dare to disrupt conventional paradigms. Rice University, unconventional wisdom. More at rice.edu/future.
Nintendo's Game Boy came out 30 years ago. It marks a beginning and an end. The end of me as a productive child, teenage...
Okay, music there on 650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
North America, you want to be in the Village of Bedford Park. The business-friendly Village of Bedford Park has a vast water supply,
WSCR, the
fast
score.
and easy permitting process, and is easily
Chicago.
accessible for fire and police. Bring your business.
This Friday, log on to JocksFM.com and grab the Corbin Farms Winery Sweet Deal of the Week. Buy a $50 gift certificate.
690 here, CKGM, Montreal, Quebec. 763 miles.
$50 gift certificate to Corbin.
You've got Alexa. You can listen to what has been stored and what someone else has been snooping on you about by just listening
WLW,
to
Cincinnati, Ohio,
any
300
random
miles.
conversation or anything that goes on in your house.
Are in charge of Recovery Unplugged. The people who own Recovery Unplugged started Face the Music as a way to
WGN,
help
Chicago.
people and get around this issue of insurance.
Country station on 730. I believe is CKDM. Dauphine, Manitoba, 820 miles. Cool. Music there on 740, CFZM, Zoomer, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
That's a legit application site. I would not do that at all. Go somewhere else where you're face-to-face with someone.
This is 750 WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you read?
So yeah, cool thing about the radio is you can actually adjust fast, slow with the tuning knob. So you can go fast, slow here. But I don't see why you need to do that when you have the fine tuning down here too. So I just use the wheel for fine tuning, and I use this for fast tuning.
Now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-501-3680. Saving medical care. Learn more at Doctors Without
Here's WJR, Detroit, Michigan.
Rick has PTSD.
200 and I think 75 miles typically.
After that, I couldn't work anymore.
Oh, but that was just the beginning.
It ought to be on something clear that we can all agree is a crime, and I don't think we're ever going to get there.
WABC, New York City, New York, 750 miles.
The contributing writer and professor at Harvard Law School who publishes the piece I recommended.
In 20 minutes out to 95th. Get traffic and weather together on the 8th every 10 minutes. On News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM.
Cloudy and cool tonight.
WBBM, Chicago.
Low 43. Current reading is 46.
This is a really good radio to listen to, medium wave on.
Breaking news and
It's got the right
weather alerts
tone.
at any time. from the Fifth Third Bank Studios.
All together, families rely on them for support and taking care of life's ups and downs. What would you do without them? Take time to thank your mother this special day.
WGY, Albany, New York.
Mother's Day from Krug Farms, a large selection
740
of
miles.
vegetable plants, hanging baskets, and perennials. Located at 65 Everett Road in Albany. Next to Abley Tractor.
There you go, it's at Albany. Sweet. A little bit of lightning, some storms going through.
Last job report. Terms and conditions apply.
News, traffic and weather, on air, on radio.com, and on Alexa.
WCCO KMNB HD2 Minneapolis St. Paul, the radio.com station.
There you go, WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
By Progressive and Radio 840, WHAS, Louisville, an iHeart radio station.
There you go, WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 275 miles.
I'm Richard Cantu.
This is 850 KOA Denver. I've gotten this no problem, so it must just be a difficult night for it.
Biodiversité menacée qui met en danger les ressources de la nature dont dépend l'être humain pour boire,
860 CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
Gilles Boeuf est écologue à la Sorbonne.
On va supprimer des grands fonds de l'économie. This is going to be a long, drawn-out battle that will be waged mainly in the courts.
This is WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles.
The IRS for the returns. Steve Hutterman, CBS News.
Now, apart from this impending,
Considering the challenge that he put forth. So, McNeil 1 out of 3. And the first pitch by Paddock is taken inside. A fastball, ball 1.
I wonder if Andy Green will run out there after the next pitch, no matter what.
This is WCBS, New York, New York.
Here's the 1-0 on the way. Changeup, it's low outside, ball 2.
Committee Chairman Gerald Adler has scheduled a Wednesday vote to hold Barr in contempt after the Justice
WLS, Chicago. High pitch whine from the camera.
Well, in an open statement released Monday, hundreds of former Justice Department officials say Donald Trump would face obstruction of justice charges if he weren't president.
This is 900. This is CHML. I'm going to see if the loop will do anything. Just curious how the loop performs in the evening. Bring this forward. Try to tune it in. See if I can get this to show on camera. Okay, difficult to tune. May have to take the twin coil out and work with this sometime soon. 910. This is typically a Detroit station. Here you go. I think I heard the Detroit. This is WFDF. 270 miles, 25,000 watts. Gotta imagine it's pointed somewhere else. 950 is WWJ, Detroit, Michigan again.
That may not be a great idea. Entirely heading into crucial talks now set to get underway on Thursday. Peter Armstrong, BBC News, Toronto.
Voters in British Columbia tonight are awaiting the results of a by-election that will bring in a new member of parliament. Polls have just closed in the riding of Nanaimo Ladysmith on Vancouver Island.
Okay, this is CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Since the NDP's
675 miles.
stepped down to run in provincial politics. This is the final by-election before October's federal election. And that is your World this hour. You can listen to us live on your smartphone using the CBC radio app or anytime on voice-activated devices, such as Amazon Echo or Google Home. For CBC News, I'm Adrian Chung.
Jam out to the cool music.
Now for an update from the CBC Manitoba Forecast Center, I'm Emily Brass. For Winnipeg, clearing this evening, low -4. Tomorrow, mainly sunny with a high of 13. Tuesday night, mainly
Holy cow. Now we're in May here in the States.
low +3. Wednesday, cloudy with early morning showers. Clearing in the afternoon, breezy, high 13. On Thursday, mainly sunny.
Okay, I forget that they're talking centigrade.
And for Friday, increasing cloudiness with afternoon showers.
Still sounds pretty cold.
T-minus 10.
Yeah, I gotta get my Fahrenheit and centigrade right.
Defending for the Rockets, Paul, Jordan, Tucker,
WNDP, Chicago, yeah, sports. You know, cool, ESPN 1000, great station in Chicago. They host they had the Masters playing on the weekend, the golf, and then they had the horse races, Kentucky Derby on here, so it was really nice listening to ESPN 1000. KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
Matchups are making this Monday. Anything but Monday. They were very disappointing. These shooting threes over and over. You think they get disappointed? They're going in today. I mean, that's all you gotta say. Bars around Boston were buzzing with fans who didn't want to.
Okay, I heard Boston. This is WBZ. Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles.
Later on today, the state DEC holds a public hearing in Clinton.
This is Our American Stories, and we tell stories about everything here on this show, from business to history to sports to the arts, and your stories too. Orson Welles not only changed the way film was made in Hollywood, he paved the way for so many others. He wasn't
This is
just a legendary
WHO,
director,
Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
remarkable actor and producer.
Kind of a cool program going on right now.
The story of Orson Welles begins in tragedy. Both of his parents are dead by the time he's 15 years old. He then passed up a scholarship at Harvard to travel Europe with a small portion of his inheritance. With a gift for parlor tricks and a strong desire to work in theater, young Orson Welles was alone in the world and on a mission.
A little bit of jazz music or something on 1050 there.
Doesn't really have any teeth to it. It just depends on how far you want to take it. Do they want the entire House of Representatives to vote on this contempt citation?
The Justice Department has proposed a meeting to reach what they're calling...
This is KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Now it's time for KYW Sports, sponsored by SEPTA. Up all night, 20-plus routes that run 20...
Not sure. I think this is trying to think if I'm pointing the right direction here. No, I don't know what the station is. I have KRLD, but I don't think this is Dallas.
The numbers to call tonight, 877-733...
1100 is WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles. Always comes in like a local in the evening. Love it.
So the report from Iron Mountain, not very many people know about it. It was actually released as a book in 1967 after it was first proposed in 1963.
History-making. It's a pub.
1120.
Born into the royal family,
KMOX.
entitled to American citizenship. Oh, and is the first mixed-race baby. Oh, wait. So is
when they use the term, at least CBS used the term astronaut baby. Is that
so 1120 is St. Louis, Missouri. 275 miles?
Yeah. If that was the term, is that some sort of racial thing? They keep...
1140 is typically WRVA, Richmond, Virginia.
And evil. And Satan exists, but the original sin, the eternal sin, is really the sin recorded here.
It's a local station, WYLL, Chicago. It's a Christian radio.
Of desiring to acquire more than is rightfully...
churches, and if they do not comply, they exploit violence against the various religions, and this will force religious authorities to encourage disarmament.
WHAM, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
News we hear about pedophile priests, or we hear
Okay, it sounds like we have a religious station there. I'm not sure if it's KDMR. I can check. But if I find anything, I'll put it up here for 1190.
Ghost Whisperer, Marianne Winkowski, our dear friend Stanton Friedman on UFOs.
WPHD, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Click events at the home.
Normally Cleveland, Ohio here, WHKW.
My dad was kind of like a John Gotti.
And unemployment has been at or under 4% for over a year. So the president...
This is WHIO, Dayton, Ohio. I think there's a couple stations overlaid on this one.
Any president out there.
enemies, some of which might seem equally far-fetched. The environment can eventually replace the possibility of mass destruction by nuclear weapons as the principal area of surviving species.
1320 is typically WJAS, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles. Music on 1370. I don't have anything written down for that. $13.80 KXFM, St. Louis, Missouri. I'm going to go up the dial here.
So, I mean, any generation would have to be convinced that an alternative form of government would have to be implemented in order to save the planet.
WLAC, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
It was first created in 1961. Johnson received it.
Language about their networks and offers and blah, blah, blah. Well, Sprint is going to...
1530 is WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
100% totals.
Martin Celebrity Roasts, and then all the shows that I'm doing.
1540 KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
It's what I love to do, you know, and I get up and I love singing.
I can't believe someone earlier mentioned retirement in the same breath with Dina Martin.
Okay, music here. I think it's CKDO, Oshawa, Ontario, 490 miles.
Impacted, and what we're seeing here is the Garfield area once again going to be hit by not quite any big of a storm. Just a snap over Garfield earlier this evening, but still more large hail heading your way. Garfield and Stanford as well. This will affect a large area as well as the
couple stations mixing there, but don't know if that's a Texas station on 1590, possibly. Heard some copyrights, I better just keep on rolling. Okay, that's as clear as ever. That in a while. CHHA, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Music there's coming in clear. Nice. KCJJ, the mighty. This is Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watts at night. Very cool.
If you watch this game tonight, it seems I saw Curry hit a couple of threes late in the game, right? But the fact of the matter is,
and you're hearing good help your time. So that's pretty much solo.
And then Curry had 30, but he hit 4 of 14.
1700 here is KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles. I think I got a Texas Hispanic station also in this direction.
He was 12 of 22, but he was 8 of 10 from the line. He hit a couple threes. They gave you 75 to the win.
Maybe you can almost hear it. And that should cut it off there. Okay, great. Turn the radio off. Okay, let's do some overall impressions. Yeah, the medium wave is great on this radio. I did a daytime and evening. I'm just absolutely impressed with this. The really cool thing about this radio too is it's very lightweight. For all-purpose radio, FM, AM, shortwave, single sideband, air. Really impressed with its lightness and running on that high-capacity 18650. I think that's pretty cool. It responds well to the passive loop during the day, a little bit in the evening. Probably to experiment more with the passive loop. And of course, I'll bring out the C.Crane Twin Coil sometime and we'll revisit that and do some testing to see how the twin coil affects the gain in the evening on this radio. But overall, I'm very impressed with it. I'm glad I bought it. The one thing I wish it had is a tone control. I know it has bandwidth, which helps quite a bit. But sometimes the speaker can be a little harsh, especially on some of the stations, FM. It'd be nice to have a little bit of a lower tone on FM. But that's the only thing that I would gripe about. But otherwise, yeah, for the money I spent, I think it was like $82, $85, somewhere right around there. It said it was going to come from China, but it didn't. It came from California real fast, which was great. I'll put a link down to that so you guys can see. And when you scroll through eBay, just look for that least expensive one and grab one if you're really interested. It's worth the money. I did the review on the RadioWow, which is the same company, because when you get this radio, it says RadioWow in the manual. The R108 is a great radio, but this one here, having the single sideband, all the extra features, I'm really liking this radio quite a bit. Would I grab this before the RadioWow? Sometimes, yeah, it has its purposes. I actually like going through shortwave a lot better with this radio. Definitely more sensitive. And then medium wave is definitely better on this radio by far. So there you go. My impressions of this radio is awesome. Of course, you can watch my review too, which you'll get in these iCards up here. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching here. Let's, I forgot to go over things. If you're new to the channel, you like XHDATA, you like the D-808, subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. I'm going to definitely feature this radio in more scans, shortwave, medium wave, you name it. We'll definitely do some comparisons and some tuning sessions, which is just a fun time with this radio. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the XHDATA D-808. Would you buy this one? Would you buy this instead, the satellite, Eden satellite? This is a great sounding radio. I like the audio of this one. And this is excellent on shortwave also. And it's similar pricing. Right now, I got this one for like right around $90. It came all the way down on Amazon, which I was surprised. Maybe they'll be phasing it out. I'm not sure. But yeah, tell me which one you would get. So there you go. All right. Glad you guys came by and watched this, and we'll see you next video. Take care and goodbye.